Okay, we're here. Hi guys, Loretta here. I'm going to have a random day or a random thing on here. Doing this podcast. This podcast. Right now I am just fiddling right now with everything. Maybe I need to pause this. Uh, Need to get the breaks out. Okay, okay. Now I got this clock situated, and so I'm having a random day. uh, just randomly going through what I've done. Sunday, I did some really cool stuff. I got a hold of the AI and I decided I wanted to make some art prompts. So I started making art prompts. I just got a little, fell down a rabbit hole and I just started making lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. I think I went through how many books I went through. I think I went through like about 30 books, have the AI go through 30 books, and I got prompts, like prompts to, and some of the prompts I had, no, it actually says 45. 45. So I actually went through 45 books uh, and had the AI do some art prompts. Let me give you, since I could have 45 of them, so random day. The reason why I did the art prompts is I wanted to have some ideas for some stuff, and so it went and it did it, and I think I asked for like 25 different on each one. This one right here I'm looking at right here. I know I'm not really staring at you. I'm looking at it. It's got some. I think this is from the Wizard of Oz. This one, yeah, because it says Barum. Uh, yeah, Barum. So it's from the or from the author of the Wizard of Oz. It's called American Fairy Tales, and it has really. Uh, I also had it to do a some year giving me a sub of what the thing was about. But this is pretty much what it had on it. It had the ideas on it, or the themes had transformation, trickery, satire of social norms, childlike mischief, and moral reservation. Revisals. Yeah, moral revisals, not reservation, revisals. Magic in mundane settings. Yeah, mundane settings. And justice through absurdity. Hmm, that's interesting. And this is not actually the Wizard of Oz. I actually have all the Wizard of Oz here on the computer, but I hadn't went read them. Well, I read the Narnia ones. I read all of it, or I had the thing do it. Uh, but let me get back to what I did. Okay. It has, oh, let's see. Has 10. Sorry. They're taking the garbage can from the dumpster outside, and it kind of distracted me for a second. And I see Con and her babies. Um, but it had the original visual, um, the main visuals from the book, and then I had it to go through my adaptations. The adaptations I got is they're Southern Americana adaptations, and I did 20, 25 of them. Well, first I did 10, and then I did another 20, then I did a 25. And each one of the themes had 5 on there. And they really got me. that's how I rounded up getting into the rabbit hole. Um, because of that. I mean, for example, let's see, one example of the Southern visual uh, prompt, it says, the boy who lassoed time. So that's an idea. And then you got the widow who auctioned her son. Yeah, that's weird. Huh? And then you got the hippo who laughed in the kudzu. Why would there be a hippo in the kudzu? I mean, if you're doing, I mean, you got to think this is the AI just, popping things out. I mean, we don't even have, if I know my indigenous things, we don't even have anything like a hippo. Well, the manatee, that's about the only thing. And then after, I got them all in, the computer automatically puts everything in alphabetical order. So I have the next thing book I had was called American Indian Stories. It's basically Dakota legends. Yeah, Dakota legends, and it's just I went on a place and I just started getting lots and lots and lots of books, and then I have the AI read them, and that American Stories is with for the Dakota, or based on the Dakotas, the Dakota tribes up more up north, not here in my area. And then I got other prompts. I got I don't even remember the. I mean, I did them all Sunday, and so they kind of blurred in. Oh yeah, this is that one dude. This one book had a bunch of, I forgot who it is. I mean, I put them down, but I don't actually. Just copy what the AI has, and I guess that's wrong. But I don't even remember which books that, because I got a lot of books. I got, well, it has 26 items, but I have a bunch of. I got American literature. I got as much art books as like old art books. I got 82 that are out of the folders, and then I got five, yeah, 5 folders, and each one of the folders have a lot. Well, here's one. I didn't realize that. Okay, I need to go and change those in, and there's 62 of them. I know I'm like I said, I'm just having a random thing. And then of course I got a bunch of Bible. Mostly, I just went and looked and got anything that had to do with Bible. I even had a while back, until I started listening to this other tuber, and decided not to. I mean, I had a lot of new thought, but I think I put the new thought. I think I probably put most of the new thought in my folder called witchcraft. Yeah, I do have a witchcraft folder, and it has 26 books in it right now. And I got the three. I got this one about the the Book of the Dead about 3 or 4 times, and I mean, I don't know. I just go playing with on there and get books. I got all these science fiction books they had. I mean, and then I do have a bunch of summaries already. Went through them. Been doing that for like what 2 months here, and then of course I got every genre thing that you could think of that I could find. I mean, I got this one book, one folder here. It's got 67 books that I hadn't even went through. I just put what years they got on it. I think this one has 1815 on it. And then I got some, I went and did some last month. I'm going to do the, oh, I got 168 for last month. I mean, some of these books I've had for since what, 22, 15. Yeah, some of the the household books, I had them around since 2015. And I went a little bit through them, like the cookbooks. I have 147 cookbooks that I may need to go through, and I think the oldest cookbook, well, I took off the ones that said 17 and the 16 ones. I think I took them off. And I mean, I have all kinds of stuff you can think of. Yeah, I think I did take. No, I still have the 16. Well, I do have one 1673 uh, English translation, English version of a French book. It was a French book that I just had it to summarize and pick like only. That's the book that I saw that it said turn the meat white. Um, I mean, I do all kinds of stuff. I even got books on civics. I have ethics. That's the that where this uh, book I just stated come from. The Cosmic Fronts is from Lucien. What's his name? Lucian. Yeah, I went through all these Lucian books that I got. Got one that says Trips to the Moon, and then it's got True History, and I think that's where that art prompt come from, because it looks like that's where I got it from. I know, like I'm saying, I'm just doing a random thing right now, just randomly doing and everything. And let's see, Daniel just went to her class today, her Monday, Wednesday class. I mean, the school out Mid South right now, they only go for 4 days. Um, when I went to school, we had to go through all five, and I hear knocking, and there's nobody really knocking. I think it's one of the cats in here. I know I got cats. I know Bill, she's a tortoiseshell. I know she's back behind me, and sit on she's sitting on the thing that I hold the CDs for the that I put in the place the yeah put in the Xbox, so which was hooked to the TV. If I wanted to, if anything happened that we can't get the internet going and everything. Let me see what all I got that I can do. Let's see. I guess I should erase the books that I just went through and all. Like I said, I'm just having a random day. This right here is a painting, of course. It's my I did it when my daughter graduated. It's from her senior picture. Um, yeah. Why do I got a bed sheet on my lamp? Well, I mean a pillowcase on my lamp. Well, I didn't have a lampshade, and I'm pretty basically broke, and so I had a round base, and I just thought it looked interesting. So, and then behind me, I have these cups. One says chocolate, and one says Nerds Rule. This right here is a vase, an old vase that I inherited, and I Mod Podge a comic book on it. This is my rocks. See, there's Bill. Hey, Bill. And then, of course, I got a fairy. Her wings broke. And then these giraffes and thing it's Jenga and everything, and of course a duck. Hey, Bill. Um, and I have a lot of stuff. Bill's being a Bill. She purring up the storm. She's about ready to. I'm not sure when she's gonna have her babies, but she's being here. Want to say something, Bill? On Bill girl. On Billy girl. Huh, she's pretty, ain't she? Oh, she's gonna get. You gonna settle down? She's trying to figure it out. She's gonna be like this. Normally she'd be outside, but she wants to be cuddled. And normally, when my girls have get ready for to give birth, that's what they do. They get so lovey, and she's big. She's a year old, and she's yeah a year and what 2 months. So you're 14 months old, and nice, pretty tortoise shell. She uh come from tortoise. Tortoise was a stray that we found, and let's see, yeah, you more come from tortoise, and most of the tortoise shells more came from tortoise. The black cats, they came mainly from Khan and Vashta Narada, and Khan is Khan is Darlic Khan, and I spell it with a K, the Khun, and Bill is something else, and I got way too many cats that I try to take care of. I got strays, and then I got um, mine, or the ones that want me to pet. Um, Sherbert is from Chi Chi. She's outside. The animal shelter saw Dora and her cataract, and they took her. And I'm seeing dragonflies outside my window right now. So when I lived out in Proctor, we always had dragonflies because we lived right on the bayou. Um, let's see. I'm just having a random day, random thing, just letting you know what's going on. Um, everything is, as well as it can be. Um, I don't do hardly anything except try to keep this house picked up and paint and all, and pretty much that's all I really do. Besides take my daughter to work and everything, and are you getting settled? And feed and water the cats that I have. That I tried to take care of, and then edit my uh, digital products on my website, on one website. She's gonna be hugging me all while I'm doing this. I really have nothing to do, anything to do this Wednesday, uh, other than, let's see, what I did yesterday. Monday I went through my studio, picked it up a little bit, and found these bandanas I forgot I had. Well, these were really got for, yeah, this set was really got for the 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 during the thing, um during the epic, um the pandemic, and somehow I wound it up with a bunch of skulls in there. My husband said, we were needing them, and ordered them, and my husband, before that we even got them, there better be not be any skulls in them. And then, of course, they turn out most of it be skulls. And then, of course, he got really bad sick and everything because he got depressed. Mainly, he got depressed because he couldn't go anywhere, and he looked so scruffy looking, and then with his disability, they thought, people are so mean, especially around here, that if you have any kind of thing that they think is a disability, you get shunned for it. And maybe that's why I get shunned sometimes, is because of I express a lot. And then I'm from an artist. Oh yeah, Monday we went to this class that they offered, and they talked about digital marketing and stuff. And I'm like, I most I mostly do all of it anyway. Um, and plus all the things they suggest, I was already doing it. And this from a paintbrush, a regular paintbrush. Oh, she's very getting really lovey, ain't you, Bill? Okay, okay, Bill, settle down. Okay, so I'm gonna be sitting here. Okay, I done that. This is just a random video. Oh, let's see. Oh, see how I'm doing on time. Huh. I'm really supposed to be doing. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be getting ready to get ready to do my online class, but I hadn't really. I've been so distracted with everything else that I totally forgot. Really should stop and even though it's just for a few minutes, I mean do a video, first video for it, and then you see, I on my uh other thing, my other channel, um I was gonna put it on there, uh and of course, yeah, I used the AI to do to pretty much set what I needed to focus. I have three classes that I want to kind of set up. It's just I hadn't sat down and actually done it. I also wanted to go to these coffee shops and do like a little 5 minute sketch, quick sketch. That's what they call it, quick sketch. These coffee shops, and do a little character sketch, and get some income with that. But then I got things that come walking through my head that always defeats me and always makes me not want to, because of the defeat that I may have to get a license so that I can sell at there. And plus, I also got to talk to the managers, and I got to talk to some people, and I don't like to talk as much as everything. So pretty much, I'm out of my comfort zone. Pretty much, and even with this podcast video, is out of my comfort zone for real, because I'm not reading anything and not really having anything on uh, in mind. It's just a random post, and I got, oh, you're talking about the wires. I found it, and then I wired my pieces that I'm supposed to be putting in a a show coming up, and it's a heavy wire. I bought it, and I forgot I bought two. I thought I only bought one, but apparently I bought two, and they're the really good wire. It's the wire that has how many? Let me count in my head. About five strands twisted together. I mean, it's really heavy wire, and I put the tack, put a little loop, put it in the wood on the big canvas, the 20 by 34 canvas. I put the tack in the wood with the wire, and then I put hot glue, which I got really the really strong glue, and hot glued the tack in there. And on the panels, I did the same thing, but I put uh, craft sticks on the panels, on the back of the panels, a hot glue, just because sometimes the boards warp. I've been noticing it through years and years and years that okay, baby, that the canvas boards warp. So I came up with the idea of putting the craft sticks or popsicle sticks I call, and put them on the back of it to kind of more stabilize it. I just did I don't know where I put it, but my turtle oil painting was on it, and I just put put that on there, the popsicle sticks on hot glued them, and it kind of straightened it out a little bit. I didn't put it in the middle, so it don't have the middle, um, and then the little ones have it. I mean, I went crazy with the hot glue gun, and yesterday I went crazy with the hot glue gun too, mainly uh, doing wiring it, because I would put the tack. I get the wire, cut it, put a little loop, put a thumbtack or a little tack in the middle, put it in the wood or whatever the wood, and then after I get it situated, the wires situated, I would take the hot glue, and squirt it underneath it, because some of the boards, the boards are so thin, and the tack is so long that I sometimes it would go through the popsicle and to the canvas and pierce sorry, and pierce out the side, but that and I had to correct that. um that's pretty much what I've been doing for what, 2 3 days now. We had to scratch up some out of cat food, and I had to scratch up some, and she didn't she worked Sunday, and she really didn't get uh, as much tips as she normally gets, and that kind of, you know, I had to dip in them. We That's one problem we really don't like is we try to save, but we always have to dip out of the savings to make the other stuff. Uh, okay, your fur is getting up. To dip, and I really didn't want her to learn to do that, to dip out of the savings. Okay, so the time is just about up on here, and I'm gonna have to move Miss Pregnant Mama to do what I need to do, and y'all just keep us in your prayers and stuff, and everything, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Okay, later.